different pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now at the plate is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Ross Stripling gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding in is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 29.
Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game two with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Bichette's got it. And there's out number two.
Batting fourth.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First pitch on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit out towards second. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. Springer at second, Semien at first with no outs. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Couple of runners on base with one down, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio. Here's the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So now into the box is Luke Voit. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 3. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace. even though it's early.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Bo Bichette.
So stepping in is Bo Bichette. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
On to first, and there are 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Blue Jays now to bat, Gio Urshela. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Urshela leads off second with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help, too.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Count even now at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And here's the 3-2 from him. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's big Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. From the stretch. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More of the show. Now at the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Line hard into left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you can put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly, keep that guy to a single. Big play.
George Springer the next to hit. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. first offering.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Going over the dome with one shot, believe you scored. Even the score without pulling the tech out the drawers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in his zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch.
Randall Richards.
Swing and a line drive to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now back.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw to the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center field.
Now into the box, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit toward the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Out in front of it, strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way. Soft grounder left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in next, Marcus Semien. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. First
Next to hit is Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Up next, Cavan Biggio flew out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now back. The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Trent Thornton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Toronto, number 57, Trent Thornton.
Tessa Wilson in the driveway. Paparazzi at the front gate. NASCAR in traffic. Vroom, vroom, get past it. Special notice by red wig. Manicure just making my lip. Roll with the mom don't flip. I'm a bad chick, bad as it get. Special notice by red wig. Manicure just making my lip. Roll with the make it do a flip. I'm a bad chick, bad as it get. I'm a bad chick, bad as it get. Luxury is my status, all about my status. Paper high as a skyscraper, fly there.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now the 0-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. Popped him up. Kirk waits on it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that brings up Thairo Estrada. A high fastball is in there. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher could claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Now to the plate, here is Alejandro Kirk. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 4-0. And now here is DJ LeMahieu, and he'll